My name is Pete Ouko. I work with Crime Si Poa. Crime Si Poa is a Kenyan-based organization, NGO, that works with young people to keep them out of crime and also teach them about access to justice and empower them to demand for their rights, to know how to fight for justice using legal means. So that's basically what I do. On another level, I'm an ex-death row inmate for 18 years. I was wrongfully convicted for the offense of murder. I went through the criminal justice system, which was very corrupt in my country at that time. And then I came out and have been leading this fight. And now it's even a bigger time to lead a bigger fight right now for the total abolition of the death penalty in our country, Kenya. The conditions in Kenyan prisons were bad. I mean, we used to be locked in 23 and a half hours a day. We only have 30 minutes back then to go out and to, bask in the sun. And if it was raining like now, you don't go out. Then over the weekends, you're locked in 24 hours. It was very tough and it was crowded. There were lots and lots of people in our prisons. But now the situation has gotten better. Death row inmates are having better treatment. They can go to school. I did my law degree in prison. And they can go to school. They can do different things so that when they come out, they're ready to continue their life. I mean, I just read this thing that I really loved from the Taiwan delegation about restorative justice. My organization actually works to stop crime, right? But I love restorative justice because what we have is punitive justice. Restorative justice brings justice to all. The person who's guilty pays for their crime, but the victim also feels, I'm a big proponent of restorative justice than, retributive justice. And so that's why I'm an abolitionist. I had so much time in my hands. I was doing nothing. So the key thing is, instead of sitting doing nothing, I decided to study. I learned art. I learned how to paint. I learned design, external design, and then I learned theology, and then I learned law. I learned business. So there were many courses being offered in prison, and I would take any of them that was given. Because you have time. If you use it productively, it will help you. If you don't, when you come out, you're useless. So we're encouraging people in prison to take courses. I have a friend right now who was on death row. He was released. He's clearing his medical degree now. So he'll be a doctor from next year. And just last year, one of the girls that we were supporting in prison, in a girls' prison, she qualified to join university. So she joined university this year. The Kenyan prisons work for rehabilitation and change. And us at Crime Si Poa, we work for transformation. So how do we help them better their lives, change their lives, so when they get out, they can lead productive lives? Because life does not stop when you go to prison. As I've told you already, it was a wrongful conviction for murder, which I didn't commit. The judges were corrupt, they were sacked after, but I wasn't released. So after 18 years, I wrote a letter to the president because I was going through the court process. I'm still going through the court process since 2015. When I filed my case, it has not been heard to date. That is how slow it can be. So I came out when my case was already in court for my exoneration. It's going on. But then I wrote a letter to the president, the former president, and I told him I wanted to go home to be at my children's graduation and, just rejoin my family. And he approved it and I came home. That was in 2016. I think the time for the death penalty is up. I've seen the discussions we've had in this Congress. I was at the 7th Congress in Brussels, but this has given us a new energy that we have to carry forward. Any country that's still retaining the death penalty, they need to ask themselves what purpose it serves. Does it deter crime? The answer is no. Some of the countries with the highest crime rates actually have the death penalty and it's not going down. And countries that have abolished the death penalty have lower crime figures. So the death penalty is being more and more used as a political tool, as a suppression tool, instead of as a restorative tool. Once life is taken, it's taken. And we are watching movies here and personal experiences, even mine, that if you're to take the life of an innocent person, you can't bring it back. So once that life is gone, it's gone. So I'm calling upon every single leader in the world, every president, every prime minister, take the lead. The country, the world needs you to take the lead. As we take action on climate change, let's also take action on abolishing the death penalty.